What's up, guys? I've just started a brand new Conan server. That's all for builders. That means the rules, the settings, everything is for builders. Let's take a look at what we got here. Now, the rules I'm reasonable on. We can talk about them. Some of the settings I'm flexible on, but let's look at what we got here. The combat is on the easiest difficulty. If you want it to be harder, just don't gear yourself up so much. There's no reason to make it harder for everybody. Obviously, it's PvE because it's all about building. Progression, everything all the way to the right. Personally, I don't like waiting and going to fight monsters for like 3 hours before I can level up and use something. If you want to wait to use something, you can do that. You can set a timer on your phone and go fight monsters for 3 hours and then use a certain thing. It's up to you. I don't see a reason to make everybody do that. Nighttime is going to be temporarily faster. It's because everybody's just starting. Survival, I've turned stamina pretty much all the way down because I don't want to be messing around with stamina. In the beginning, you're running everywhere. I don't want to have to back off of fights because I'm out of stamina. Yeah. Thirst, all that, I've turned it down. I'm willing to turn it back up some if we decide. You know, I'm not set in stone about that stuff. Combat, we've already discussed. Harvesting is times 5. Alright, why would a PvE server be less than that? I don't know. I like farming, but, I don't want to pick up a rock and only get one rock. Why? Resource speed is 5 times. I'm not sure with the settings if that's 5 times faster or if it's 5 times slower. If 5 times faster, that's what I meant for it to be. If it turns out that that's too fast, that people are just standing in the same spot, then we'll adjust that. Crafting, yeah, things are slow crafting at first, but they get faster when you get the thralls. Fuel burn, stack of coal, I think that's like 11 hours at least. So if you're using the weakest fuel burning material, obviously it's not going to last that long. So you're gonna want to level that up. Uh, Building, we've turned stability loss all the way off because I don't want you to have to put a post up in a stupid looking place just because the game wants you to have a post every 5 spaces or whatever. Don't abuse that. Personally, I really don't care. If you want to build a giant bridge somewhere, it's whatever. Just talk to me about it first. This is a server for builders. So, your personal stuff, you can build whatever you want. 30 by 30, one base. Outposts, you get 2 of them. 10 by 10 outposts go, within places like around Set City or Centers, wherever that is. So if you're anywhere close to those, then that's outpost size. Nobody wants to go over there and see a giant base. And sandstone, the only place we should see sandstone is Noobland. Nobody wants to go up in the snow and see sandstone. Nobody wants to go in the jungle and see sandstone. Obviously, blueprints is fine, but yeah, the public things you want to put a bridge like across here or whatever to get to, getting these skins and hides, and I'm fine with that. Talk to me first. That's not part of your personal build. I'm not going to put a limit on things like that. You can put up stuff all over the map. You can put a bridge here and a bridge over there, and sky bridges, whatever, and then an elevator over here to this obelisk. I think it's right here. It's a place for builders. So, but public stuff, we need to talk first. But we're gonna be real flexible. It's the only thing we're real hard up on is, no sandstone outside of Noobland. I don't know what builder wants to see that. I see we got a little bit of lag here, which I'm gonna talk to the host about upgrading. And if you want one of these horses, let me know and I'll give you one. I'll trade you your real horse for this dead horse. So you have to work for it. The only other crazy rule we got, of course, all PvE rules apply. Don't build too close to each other and things like that. Um, don't be a troll. Obvious PvE stuff. But we don't want people coming into the server and like a group of 3 or 4 people, and then those 3 or 4 people are on their own Discord and never say anything to anybody here. We don't want that. Alright, if you come here, we expect you to be a part of the community. If you don't ever want to talk to anybody, this is not the place for you. Alright, I'm not saying you gotta be a crazy extrovert. I'm not. I'm an introvert. Most of the time, I'm just gonna come on and say hello, say goodbye when I leave, and, I may say like a thing here or there, or talk about whatever, but we ain't gonna be having giant conversation most days. Some days, yeah. Most days, no. All right. So if you're all antisocial and whatnot, not the place for you. So on Discord, let me see. On Discord, I'm the kill now pound 8917, or just looking for Baltimore may do it. Send me a friend request, I'm gonna accept it. Then send me a message that says you want to join the Conan server, and we'll get you hooked up.